Hello everyone. Today I have another video to show you again about the dipping powder, and you might wonder why I always show you with the 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 same video about dipping powder, because it has so many things happening when you do the dipping powder. It has so many problem too that you don't know. That's why I keep doing the video to show you, just to give you some more experience about it. Because when I do it for customer, it's so many thing happening and all those problem. Some people know about it, some people doesn't notice about it, but the main thing is about customer. They complaining about it, when you do the dipping powder for them, and then they don't like it for somehow because of the nail, it come out, it doesn't look nice like what they want. Okay, so today I show with the video that it's going to talk about the bubble. And the bubble, it's happen whenever you do the light color like a natural light pink or share pink. Sometimes it show the bubble on the nail, which is like some customer they care, but some customer they doesn't care. So if the customer that they don't care, you lucky, but if they care, it's hard because you have to redo it for them. Okay, so now I will show you what's going to happen. All right, so when you finish filing the customer nail, and the way I do the same thing, like I use the paper drill. So I drill the customer nail up to the cuticle, and I make sure everything clean like acrylic. And when I do acrylic, I do the same thing, but don't do it too hard. Just do it like very light over the nail and clean up all the cuticle to make the nail a little bit rough, and then clean everything from the nail out. So this way, when you dip your finger with the dipping powder, it stay really good. And the way I do, it's have no problem about lifting or anything at all. Customer do it 2 or 3 weeks, come back, everything look the same, unless they use the finger so hard, something like that. It could be kind of like crack a little bit here and there, or broke here and there, because of the way they use the nail, not about our problem. Okay, so this is the first coat that normally I always say it just like the primer or something like that for the dipping powder, because dipping powder they have 4 coat, and I already showed you before. So today I just like show you the real thing with the real customer. So what I do it right now is the base coat. I apply base coat, and then I dip the customer nail in. Okay, and when you polish, make sure you put all the base coat over the nail, like full of the nail, no missing. Make sure everything is good. Okay, now you put on the pointy finger. So her finger kind of like have a little bit problem, which is we call it a kind of fungus, something like that. Yeah, she have to put the medicine on it, and after she wash, she have to like make sure that that nail have to be dry. Otherwise the fungus it will go deeper and deeper. And normally I don't know why it happened like that, but it's it's not because you get your nails done, it's because of something in your body. But anyway, is you have that problem, after you wash your hand, make sure your nail dry. Okay, so this is the first coat that I dip it for her. So yeah, make sure you put the base all over the nail and dip it good. Okay, so after that I'm going to do the second coat. Normally the second coat I always do only half, and you wonder why I do only half. Because when I do half on the top, I just want to make sure that the top is strong, because on the nail that close to your cuticle, you don't need something to support. And no matter what, it's not break from the top. So mostly it always break from the front of your nail. So I do that. I make sure that on the top of your nail it's stronger. Okay, so after I do that, you see that all the nail, the white spot, when I clean it, you see that it's not coming off. Good. So that's why I'm going to tell you about the trick now. So the trick is like whenever it hit 3 coat, you have to make sure that you clean it good before you start to do another nail. Like this pinky one, after you dip it, you have to clean it right away, like I did. See, after you dip it, clean it right away. This way you don't have the white spot that make your nail look bubble. Okay, see that? So after you dip it, just clean it right away, which is most people they don't do that. Even me, I don't do it if the color is good, it's not showing the bubble. But this color, you have to make sure that you clean it right away to avoid the bubble. Look, I will show you with this finger that I will not clean it, and then we'll see how different. You see that when you don't clean it, see the white spot. The white spot, it's a bubble. After you're done, if you leave it like that, it will show the bubble. That's why this finger I keep it, because I want to show you. And then this one I will clean it. You see the difference from the middle finger and the other finger. So I will leave it there. With this one too, after I dip it, and clean it right away. Normally I start to do it from the third coat. See that? It's still white, it's still bubble. Compared to the ring finger, the ring finger is more clear. This is the 4 coat that it's this is the last coat. I'm not dipping anymore. See that? Yeah. When I clean it good, you see that it's no white spot. Yeah, make sure everywhere. Yeah, dip it and then clean it right away. See that? This is, you see the middle finger, it's still white a little bit more than the ring finger. So when it white like that, I have to make sure that I put a lot of coat, a lot of base coat on it, to make sure that the polish, it will not stick on it. Not the polish, the powder. See, after I dip it, I clean it right away. See, it clean. If I don't clean it right away, the powder will stick on it, and then it will not come off, and then it will show the bubble. And when you practice by yourself with the color that it could show the bubble, you will know, and then you will understand even more what I'm talking about. And the bubble, it's not show only light color, some dark color it show too. If you don't do it the right way, it really depend on the brand of the powder that you use. But for me in the salon, I use 4 brand. I use 4 brand of the powder, so all the powder it's different, and when you use it you have to know the trick to do it, to stay and to looks good too. Okay, so this is the third coat that we call it the sealer. The sealer coat, it make the powder dry immediately. If you don't put the sealer, the sealer it will never, the powder it will never dry without the sealer. That's why you have to do it. See that? So after I put the sealer, now the nail is dry, so I start to file it. And the customer, she liked the square shape and round on the side. So when I shape the nail with the square shape and round on the side, I always like do the side from side first, the side, and then I do on the front, and then underneath a little bit here and there. Yes, see the way I do it. So like I told you, the shape is really important. When you're doing nail, the shape is so important. When you shape it's nice, the nail looks nice. But if you don't shape it's nice, it's the nail, it doesn't look nice either. And I saw a lot of people, sometimes they don't even notice about it, and sometimes they don't even they don't know how to shape nail good. And I don't understand why. Like the way they shape it, it just like they shape it. Sometimes customer ask to shape round, and then they just make it like it's not round. It's, I don't know how to tell you, but it happened. And it's not really, it's simple, but it really happened. Okay, so after I shape her nail, normally I always use a small drill to clean it underneath first, to make sure that everything's smooth from underneath to the top. And customer, they like it when you clean underneath good, because if you don't clean it good, the customer pick on it, and then when they pick on the nail, it's make the nail break or lifting. So when you do it for them, make sure everything smooth and clean, so this way they don't pick at it. So when they don't pick at it, the nails stay long too. And some people, then when they do get then their nails done, and then they always lifting very quick sometimes because they pick on it. It's not because we do it, it's because they pick on it, and then it ended up lifting. Okay, so this is the normally when you dip it good already, like the nail come out smooth already, I don't use a lot of drill. I use only the paper to smooth it one time, that's it, bob, and give the customer the top coat. Yeah, I just smooth it. The way I do it, I just do it very gentle, just to smooth it, because it already, like after I dip it, it already nice. I don't have to do anything much. But if you, when you dip it very quick, or you put too much base coat, and then it make the polish no, it made the powder so thick. You have to spend more time to smooth it. So make sure that when you put the dipping on the nail, make sure whenever you apply it on, good. Like take time when you dip the finger in the powder, and then you don't have to take more time to smooth it at all. See that this one I drill only with the paper one just to smooth it, and then after that I kind of like make sure her nail good again with the shape. Just file it again a little bit. Make sure it's good. And then I always turn her nail around. Make sure everything good, and then bob it. And to bob it, I always bob on the top first and then to the side. The top and then to both sides, and then the front very little. Just like that. Yes, so after I bob it, here I finish all her nail, and then just I always clean up a little bit here and there, clean up the cuticle a little bit here and there before I polish. Because if you don't, clean it up, the cuticle is still there and customer pick on it. So I just make sure everything clean, and then this is the third coat again, which is we call it the sealer. You have to put the sealer first before you put the top coat, otherwise the top coat is never dry. I don't know why, but it's happened. So make sure that the before you put the top coat, you have to put the sealer on it. And when I put the top coat on the nail, I always do 2 top coat to make the nail looks good. Yeah, so make sure you put the top coat all over the nail, full of the nail. Don't miss the spot. Don't miss the spot. Yeah, I think that's all for my video. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching all my video, and please have to subscribe if you don't subscribe my channel. So this is finished. See that all the color, it's light pink. Thank you so much, guys. Bye bye.